So hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another video. So in today's video, let's talk about how you are unbothered. You have let go of the past and things that may have happened in the past. You realize that, the past is the past. You're moving forward with your life and you're looking forward towards your future and the things you have and the things God have for you. So let's talk about that. Excuse me, y'all. I'm still kind of sick, but a lot of times when God have a plan for us, we don't understand what that plan is or how we will get to the finish line. And the finish line is whatever you think, wherever you deem the finish line may be. My finish line may be different from yours, but I want to talk about how you're just unbothered. You don't care anymore. And people see that. People, they can't, their actions and the gimmicks and the things that they once did don't get to you anymore. You're moving forward. You're working hard for your future and you're doing it for yourself, for your family, for the people who genuinely love you in your inner circle. You don't care to be around. You don't care to be seen all the time. You're not doing everything everyone else is doing. And that is why people may have misunderstood you or may have disliked you, because you don't follow the crowd. You can care less. You're not trying to be, in the in crowd. You do your own thing, your own way. You pave your own way. And that's what makes you a leader. You don't care about the rest of the stuff. And if you are there, if you have finally decided in your life, like, I don't care. When you get to the point where you genuinely, you just don't care anymore. You're thinking more positive. You're not going back to, where you came from. You know that for sure. And you're just looking forward to what God has for you in your future. Then congratulations to you, because it takes a lot for someone to carve their own way. That means you're going to be criticized. A lot of people are not going to understand you. A lot of people are not going to understand your thought process, the way you think, the way you do things. They're going to think you're strange, you're different. But then they go around and then they do the same thing you do. But that's neither here or there. But you are just on your own journey. And that's what makes you a chosen one. That makes you a leader. Regardless of any adversary in your life, you keep getting up and you keep making things happen. You show up because you understand, that God has your back. You know that, the realest person on your team is Jesus. So you're not worried about nothing else. Whoever come and go. And if you're like that, then you're probably experienced in life. A lot of times people come in and people go out, but it don't affect you. It don't hurt you. It don't bother you. You're made for it because, you used to it. And at one point you probably thought that it was a curse, or, it was a disappointment to you. But the more mature you become, and the closer you get to God, that you understand that that's a gift within itself. That's a gift within itself. And a whole lot, and even, believe it or not, even adults, like, they are afraid to go outside of the box. They have colored in the lines all their life. They have allowed other people to constrict them from doing what they know that they should be doing, or they just don't want to be different, even though they heart desire to be different. Even though your heart is telling you, you got to straighten up, you have to do right, you got to get yourself together, you got to focus on, positive things, you have to let go of the, like, so many people are not going to do it for whatever reason. But you are a risk taker. You saying, I don't care what happened, I don't care who come, and I don't care who go, I don't care. I know the craziest part is, once you know that you can walk by yourself, which you're never alone, but once you get that concept, you're dangerous. You're dangerous. You're a dangerous person, because A lot of people need someone to cheer them on. A lot of people need someone to stroke their ego or to push them. And if they don't have that, they don't feel like they are worthy, or they don't feel like they can make it without, the fake hand claps and the fake smiles. And I call it fake because as long as you're doing something that benefit other people, they're going to be congratulating you. But the moment you disagree with them, or the moment you say no, or the moment you are not available to them, then that's when the hand clap stop. But when the noise stop, are you strong enough to keep going? Are you strong enough to say, I started this alone. People came and went on this journey, but it was just me and God. And it's going to be me and God regardless of who come and go. And at the end, when it's time to face him, you will know him. So I said all that to say this. Don't be afraid to walk on your own. Don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to color outside the lines. And stop allowing people who are not benefiting, or they're genuinely there to help you, not for their own benefit, control your life. Why would you do that? And this is how you know. When you separate yourself from certain people, you find yourself flourishing, you're meeting your goals, you're looking better, you're feeling better, everything is working out. And then once you get back around those people, then everything start going back down. You going back to your negative old ways. It's just like, and you like, what? It's something, why can't I grow? When I was by myself, or when I was in this period in my life when it was just me and God, I was doing good. But as soon as I go back out and start interacting with certain people, not all people, then why is my life not growing? Because you're not supposed to be around those people. God is trying to tell you something. And a lot of people are afraid to walk alone. But you're just alone for a season, and I don't know how long your season may be. It could be years, but you have to trust the process, and you have to know that regardless of what happened, I can make it through, because I know who I serve, and I know my purpose on earth. And a lot of people cannot say that. So if you don't know your purpose on earth, then get alone. Talk to God. Really genuinely listen and give your heart to him, and see how he will reveal things to you. And once he reveals those things and those people, which are good and or bad for you, then you have to follow. You can't keep doing the same thing and expecting, different results. It's never going to be the same. And life keep going regardless if you get it or if you don't. And then you look up and it'll be your end of life, and you'll still be doing the same thing you have done for 10, 20, 40 years. Some people not going to grow, and it may hurt you, but they don't want to grow. They have the potential to grow, but they don't want to grow. You can't make them grow, and don't allow them to bring you down because of their stunt of growth. You have to separate yourself from these people and allow God to do whatever he needs to do in their lives. Maybe they'll get it. You pray that they get it, and maybe they don't. But you have to answer your calling and stop allowing people to hold you back. And I love you guys, and I'll see you next video.